I've always found it fascinating how a single headline can ignite a nation's attention, triggering outrage, curiosity, and a thirst for answers. Today, we're diving headfirst into one such explosive claim. Kelly Khumalo says, "I slept with 10 police commissioners after Senzo's killing," while a minister was moved to tears. In this video, I'll guide you through what's actually been said, the context behind the sensational headlines, the multiple angles people are debating, what key voices have contributed, and where things might head next. Let's unravel this together. It starts with a series of leaked voice notes, shared widely across social media and covered in recent videos. The claim is that Kelly Khumalo engaged in intimate relationships with as many as 10 senior police commissioners following the death of her partner, football star Senzo Meyiwa. Videos with titles like "Kelly Khumalo Spills, I Slept with 10 Police Commissioners After Killing Senzo" have circulated in recent weeks, sparking outrage and disbelief among viewers who are still haunted by the tragedy of Meyiwa's death. To make sense of all this, let's rewind a bit. Senzo Meyiwa was fatally shot on October 26, 2014, at the home of Kelly Khumalo in Vosloris. He was declared dead on arrival at a Johannesburg hospital. That tragic night triggered a saga of investigation, speculation, and unanswered questions, some focused on failed justice in high-profile murders and others on how public figures involved were treated. To many South Africans, Meyiwa's death came to symbolize the dysfunction in our justice system, where cases drag on for years and truth seems to slip further away as time passes. Kelly Khumalo, meanwhile, has long held dual roles in the public eye, as a celebrated singer and as the grieving partner of one of South Africa's beloved soccer heroes. Although 5 men have since been charged in connection with Meyiwa's murder and communication between Khumalo and one suspect surfaced in court filings, she has consistently denied involvement. Recently, disbarred advocate Malisila Tefo even claimed she accidentally shot Senzo during an argument, an allegation she passionately rebuked as an ongoing attempt to humiliate her. The endless cycle of accusation and denial has made her one of the most polarizing figures in the country, loved by fans for her music, but fiercely criticized by others who believe she knows more than she admits. Now, fast forward to the present controversy. The leaked voice notes allege something sensational: intimate relationships, possibly manipulative, with a string of top commissioners. These claims, broadly shared across YouTube in the last few weeks, stop well short of providing evidence. We're dealing with allegations, based on anonymous or secondary accounts, without verification by credible sources or legal action. Yet, because of the emotional weight of Senzo's death and the unanswered questions around it, the public is quick to latch onto these untested claims as if they were truth, creating a storm of gossip, judgment, and speculation. This raises several critical questions. Could these claims be misinformation aiming to smear Khumalo's name or distract public focus? Are they part of a wider pattern of trying to shift blame, to distract, or to sensationalize unresolved trauma? How much of this is rumor, and what, if any, is substantiated? It is also worth considering how unverified stories like this affect not just Khumalo, but also Meyiwa's family, who are constantly forced to relive their grief as new allegations surface. Each new headline risks reopening wounds without moving the justice process forward. On the other hand, supporters of the claims might argue that the power dynamics involved, celebrity, police, unresolved murder, grief, create fertile ground for murky rumors. They might claim that silence has led to gaps filled by potentially harmful narratives. In South Africa, where trust in institutions like the police is already low, many find it easier to believe a scandal than to accept official explanations, and that atmosphere fuels conspiracy theories. Importantly, Kelly Khumalo has responded with visible anger and defiance. In a public statement, she said she would no longer remain silent, calling the allegations humiliation rituals, saying, "If you strongly believe I am capable of what you are accusing me of, come and get me." She stressed she will not waste money on lawyers or press statements, vowing she fears no man, and that the harassment must end. Her statement was emotional, sharp, and deliberately confrontational, almost as if she was drawing a line in the sand for both the media and the public. To her supporters, This is proof of her strength and innocence. To her critics, it looks like more deflection. So, where does this leave us? Here are a few perspectives. For those who believe the claims, there's the view that powerful individuals are being held to account, revealing a potential abuse of influence. Skeptics question the motives and verifiability, finding the claims opportunistic and lacking evidence. Neutral observers may see this as another flashpoint in a long, tragic saga that's still unfolding, urging caution until facts emerge. And beyond these positions, there's also the question of whether South Africans are reaching a point of fatigue, tired of sensational claims and desperate for real answers backed by evidence. At the core, there's a deeply human story of loss, public scrutiny, pain, and the unresolved demand for justice. The spotlight goes beyond the sensational, toward understanding how society treats its celebrities, its grieving, and its quest for truth. The Meyiwa case is not just about one man's tragic death, but about how an entire nation processes justice, celebrity culture, and public accountability. Looking forward, there are some possible developments. Will Khumalo or her representatives initiate legal action against the purveyors of these claims to protect her reputation? Could journalists or the authorities investigate the validity of the voice note allegations? Might this episode spark broader conversations in South Africa about media ethics, rumor, celebrity, and accountability? Or will this be another passing scandal that dominates for a week and then fades without resolution? We don't know yet. What is certain is that the public holds strong opinions, both supportive and critical, and the narrative is still in motion. Each time new claims arise, social media reacts instantly, creating a cycle where fact and fiction blur together, and ordinary South Africans are left trying to piece together the truth from fragments. If you've watched this far, thank you. I hope this breakdown helps clarify what's factual, what's alleged, and why this issue continues to resonate. If you'd like to explore similar cases, media accountability, or South African celebrity culture, let me know. I'd be happy to dive deeper. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow. Share your thoughts down below. Do you think these claims hold water, or are they harmful rumors? Let's keep this conversation respectful and thoughtful. I'll see you in the next video.